Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakhakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who rule well. Shalom to all you Akim and you Akwat, those of the hopeful elect that are seeking for salvation. All right. Getting back into the swing of things, been under the weather for a couple of days. All right. But nevertheless, the work must continue. And I've been meditating on the topic of fear. You know, fearing the Lord, how important it is to fear the Lord, which is really a requirement that the Lord has for us as his people. In fact, I have it here, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. It says, and now Israel, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the children of Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear, right? But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. All right, these are requirements. And the first requirement listed is fear. So the Lord requires us to fear him as his people. Okay. There's a definition in Google that I like to get that fear has, that they have on fear, Salakia. Let's see. Fear definition. All right. And this is the one that really sums it up of how we're supposed to be as the children of Israel. Those requirements. It says fear, to regard the Most High and the only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We'll plug that in. It says with reverence and awe. Okay, with reverence and awe. Respect, revere, right? That's the major thing, is respect, to admire someone or something deeply as a result of their abilities, qualities, or achievements. And you show your respect by actually being obedient. Okay? So reading Deuteronomy 10 and 12, it says, and now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power, right? That respect. To walk in all his ways, conduct, how you carry yourself. Are you being obedient? Are you keeping Sabbath to the best of your ability? Are you calling on the true names? You know, are you staying in order? You know, are you loving your brother, paying your tithes? You know, being charitable. Are you being honest? You know, it says, to walk in all his ways and to love him and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Okay. So now getting back to the scripture that I had queued up here, Sirach 19 and 18, it says the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him. So the Lord requires us to fear him. And by the way, when we fear him, that's the first step to be accepted of him. And then, now we know, those of us in the truth, how important it is to be accepted of an omnipotent power who killeth and maketh alive, who controls all things. Why would you not want to take that first step? Okay, but the definition of accepted, it says recognized, generally believed or recognized to be valid or correct. So if you don't fear the Lord, if you don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're recognized as invalid, right? You have men in this truth who know breakdowns, but yet they don't fear the Lord. A couple of examples that come to mind: the leader of Sakari, you know, the way he conducts himself, involving or mixing this truth with gang culture, prophesying with their hat on. You got Bishop Nathaniel of IUIC not calling on the true names, butchering breakdowns, you know, all these different examples. They don't fear the Lord, so they ain't even recognized of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, it says, in wisdom obtaineth love. It's like in wisdom obtaineth his love. Now, let me bring out the scripture here, Sirach 19 and 24. Let me let this loud ass truck go by. Sirach 19 and 24 says, he that hath small understanding and feareth Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. So you have a lot of brothers that's new in the faith, you know, but they have a heavy, large amount of respect and fear for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Even though they may not know, you know, the dark parables, the deep breakdowns, etc., they're better than these men who have these breakdowns, but yet don't fear the Lord. All right, that are transgressing the laws. You know, that evil eye towards your brother shows that you're transgressing the law. Another one is bearing false witness, calling, you know, men who are in the truth grapists, never repenting from that. Right, that is a sin. All these different things that these other camps, you know, they show. All right, a lack of fear. A lack of fear for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So it shows you how important it is to be fearing the Lord. Okay. And the Lord's going to show many examples of why it was so important to fear him, as we see happening now. I'm going to bring out the last scripture and I'm going to close out. One of my favorites. Let's see. That's it right here. Sirach 23 and 27. It says, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord. So yeah, you know, you may be new in the faith and you may not know as many breakdowns, but your fear, the levels of fear of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is on swole, meaning you have high levels of respect for the Lord and honor and reverence. Okay. It says, Sirach 23 and 27, it says, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord. So remain after what? Remain after great judgment. That's the Lord is, showing throughout the planet Earth. And things are going to turn up even more where there's going to be high levels of deletions that's undeniable that is coming from a power on high. Nuclear destruction is coming very soon. But the elect, because the elect are those that are actually fearing the Lord willing, be part of that number, that remain, are going to really be privy and understand how important it was to fear the Lord, how important it was to take that first step. It says, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. It was nothing better than to be obedient, even though the world was kept tempting us to be, wicked as hell like them. We're going to stay the course, Lord willing. We be a part of that number. But all these sellouts, all these leaders, all these people who hold themselves to a high regard, very prideful and arrogant, they truly lack fear. And they're going to see why they should have been fearing the Lord and they shouldn't have taken that bag, sold out for some, or being disobedient, don't want to reverence your teachers that you came under. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.